Hey there tasty people, my name is LexP and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, in the last episode we planned out an entire railway to populate with the train carts that will form our base. So today, despite half of it being on the tilt, despite most of it being diagonal, I am willing to take up this challenge. So friends, I have gathered a bunch of materials, a bunch of deep slate, basalt, that kind of stuff. We are gonna plan out every single cut of this train. So let's get to it then, shall we? Come on folks, let's take a tour. So, this here is gonna be the coal cart. This is definitely gonna be the one that transports whatever fuel the ghost train is using, which I guess would be human souls. Potentially, probably, I don't freaking know. Next up we got this very straightforward one, which I think is gonna be the one we'll be working on today, specifically because it is very straightforward. I think it's gonna be the residential cut. We got the next one, which I think is gonna be the alchemy one. A lot of you pointed out that I could potentially make some potions and whatnot. And finally there's the pain cart. I honestly have no idea what I could even build on double the freaking tilt. Not only is it tilted upwards, but it's also rotated like 20 degrees to the left. I have no idea how to build on this diagonal, but I'm gonna try. And by the way, thank you so much to everybody who explained how trains turned in the comments of the last video to me. That helped actually immensely. Like, if not for your help, I would not have even tried to accomplish this by today's video. And now, just this monumental issue of building on a diagonal has been done in something as easy as a single time lapse. I am super freaking thrilled right now. So, the residential cut then. You already know that we need a home for our friend Fregory, over here being zombified by yours truly. So what better place to put him if not on the freaking train? Especially because I can more or less actually navigate the train using the little chains that connect the cars. So this is actually kinda cool. It's a fun parkour challenge, which probably is gonna get old on me in like 10 minutes. So we'll be putting Fregory on here, and we'll be putting a storage cart up here as well. The problem right now with that is that, how do I tell you? I rediscovered Nether Brick. Look at this cool block. Look at this cool, unique, incredible texture. This is like deep slate tile before deep slate tile. More importantly, unlike every other material, this is pretty much the only material in the game that has both a fence post variant and a wall variant. But also, it has a bunch of materials that actually go really well with it. And I'm not even gonna get into the red nether brick here, because I cannot be bothered to farm nether wart. That is like the crafting ingredient for it. No, I actually already gathered some materials that I think are gonna look really nice with it. And one of them is magenta terracotta over here. It's a nice contrast to it, because it's both very like milky pink, it's much brighter, but also this texture here is what I would call a noisy texture. It is not really once you go far away enough. It kind of blends it within itself. So it's a nice contrast dark, but also at the same time, when you really look at it, it does have a texture and it's pretty like smallish bits. Whereas this is a very plain one, so it's not only visual contrast, but it's also textural contrast, if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm making it a thing. Naturally, we can shade this material with this material, the purple terracotta, which naturally we have plenty of because purple is basically just this flower and this flower. But even that is not all of it yet either, because, my friends, look at that! That only matches a little bit, I admit. It's like actually kind of very awkward, but then... and voila! And then, mind you, we can do this, and then we can do this, and if that's not enough for you, then there's an entire new texture connected to this particular material. Boom! 3 different plank textures, all associated with a nice block that also meshes really well with the terracottas and the nether brick and the red nether brick. And why are we ever building anything that's not pink? I might be going a little bit insane. Please bear with me. And if you really wanna go, I can probably add a shulker box in. Case in point, proof of concept, take a look at this. Actually, it does barely use any nether brick. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in myself here. Other than that, this kind of looks like an old west type of house was just put on wheels and rolled away, which honestly, I'm digging. I think this actually scales really well as far as a residential cart, residential wagon goes. I will of course have to mirror it on this side and actually fill in side walls, and then actually getting a Fregory all the way up here is going to be a nightmare. You know, I'm up to the challenge. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'll need you to bear with me here because I'm really excited for this right now. Look at this. So this is the side of the car, and this is the back, but here is the front, which would be the area like you access the car via. Now, naturally, in real life, there are no double-decker train cars, not that I'm aware of, and even if there are, they can't go real fast, which would be the point of having a train. However, we're operating at the same time on a scale big enough that we can add detail, and on a scale small enough that a person, like a Minecraft guy, Minecraft fella, can be kind of scalable to it. So we're doing double-decker train car. Whatever, physics be damned, this is a ghost train. So the top shelf is not very impressive right now. It's just a room, it's not really much, but the lower one really makes me thrilled because I come in here and look at this. It really awakens in me the feeling of being on a train. I'm actually very excited because this is just something you feel in a video game and you instantly recognize this, right? And then we even have 2 separate compartments that we can put people in. And we already know what person goes into this one. And actually, you know what, like, to be completely honest, this compartment here is a little bit upsetting to me. Because it's entirely too spacious. Compared to the tunnel right here, to the corridor, that actually reads as a corridor in a train because of how narrow it is. This thing is just enormous, holy crap, put me in one of this kind of train. Like, the entire cart is mine, essentially. Okay, let's try and bug our first passenger over here. Yo! Can you pick up this helmet, please? I will not look at you while you undress. Oh my god, you can! Oh, this is the joyous day, because now... Oh, yep, nope, thorns. Now this fella is... sun protected! Yay! I mean, I'll need a potion brewer a tiny bit later into this adventure, but it just helps to not have this guy under, like, on a timer as he tries to follow me into the... well, into there. Do I just noodle my way all the way there? Are you gonna fall off and die if I do? Okay, turn the corner, yeah! Right, this is actually the safer area because the water underneath, but if he falls right now, fishing Fregory out of the water is going to be absolute nightmare because, again, zombies can't swim. And this guy can't even convert into a drowned to swim. He'll just remain this raisin, aren't you? Aren't you? Actually, husks would be raisins. So these are grapes. Drowned are plums. There you go. Nice. And half slaps. Hey! You are here in the safety. I already prepared this luxurious compartment for you. Okay, good job. You know how to do. And please forget how to do instantly. He did not forget how to do. Oh my god, I can hear him break doors from all the way here. You are the worst passenger! You don't even have a ticket! Boing, 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 boing. I have the best scene transitions. Nobody dares tell me otherwise. And now we just need to conjure up Potion of Weakness, because I apparently cannot find a single potion arrow that I had. And I mean, yeah, fair enough, but also I am gonna need Potion of Weaknesses for myself either way, if I want to ever cure from this condition. So, yeah. I hate to say it, but we might be at the mercy of the nearest Nether Fortress. But here the problem is that the potion supplies ultimately are limited to Nether Fortresses, and Nether Fortresses spawn absolutely randomly all over the place. Luckily, the potion of weakness does not require Nether wart at the very least. So if the nearest Nether wart deposit is already not replanted, that's actually okay. We can get away with just having the blaze rods. An issue then is that we do need not just one blaze rod, but as many as we can gather, because guess what? Potion brewing demands blaze rods now. And this is what Gruva did with the nearest Nether Fortress in the meantime. I am not gonna lie, I have no idea what is going on here. But I am not being attacked currently. So I'm just gonna assume that this entire area is just spawn proof and I need a different Nether Fortress. This episode has been brought to you by the color cyan. Oh look! I'm naturally defeating blaze spawner. Oh no, it's not defeated. Oh no, it's a blaze spawner. It's actually Are we okay? I covered my face with my hands for a moment there. Weird, I could have sworn that if you cover it in lava like this, it wouldn't spawn. Oh my god, it definitely does spawn. Fun. You know, my golden apple diet has been more or less saving me every single time I went into the nether so far. It's kind of hilarious. Every single time I go here, it just helps that every time I eat, I get a little bit of absorption and a little bit of regeneration. Okay, nope, 34 blaze rods, nice, wonderful, more than half a stack. Bailing from this horrid place. I've run through 10 golden apples in like the 10 minutes that I've been AFK in here. It is absolutely horrible, we are not doing that ever at all. And I mean, I say that, but 1 blaze rods equals 2 blaze powder, and 1 blaze powder gives us several brewings. I wanna say 5 question mark? More like 8, but it's per ingredient. Yeah, okay, we are not gonna run out of blaze powdered fuel anytime soon, apparently. And if we will, then I guess let's hope that Gruva has a proper blaze farm set up on his nether fortress that he spawn proofed. What we may definitely run out of is the other ingredient for the actual potions. Now, Potion of Weakness is actually very notorious because of how farmable it is. It is essentially a spider eye in a water bottle. Well, I mean fermented spider eye, which will be a mushroom, a sugar, and a spider eye. And all 3 of those ingredients can be made very easily where I am right now. That's right, friends, we lucked the heck out! Mesas are notorious for having a ton of the abandoned mine shafts in them, meaning that somewhere in the depths underneath all of this delicious terracotta, there will definitely be a cave spider spawner that I can adapt into a spider eye farm. And once I do, all I need to do is make a mushroom farm, however that might be, and then make a sugarcane farm, of which I know plenty designs, meaning that we can mass produce these, granted we are willing to put our elbow grease into this project. Actually, I'm gonna take one of these for myself. Well, let's get the curing process on their way. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. And I'm gonna take my own one for the good measure. За здоровье, my friend! Which is what you're supposed to say in Russian. Na zdorowie is not what we say when we toast. Point is, we have our work cut out for us, and we have our villager actively healing back in the passenger compartment of the train. We are well on our way, and I'm very excited for the upcoming alchemy cart, where we will not just be making a large number of potions, but we'll be absolutely making it automated as much as we can. So that's something for you to look forward to next time, but for today, that's gonna be it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been ZloXP. This has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.